Oblivion for me was always far superior than the previous games that came before it and Skyrim. And in today's video, we're going to be in a new run, and I'm going to show you why it is. Our first task, set our character's name to Shrek's love. Next, make sure Shrek looks as fresh as he possibly can. And for this run, we're going to be making sure we're going to do a hand combat only, as Shrek is sworn an oath to never pick up a weapon again. First, we get stitched by the prison guards, who leave us to fend for ourselves in the worst prison service I think I've ever seen. Then you continue to punch everything with your bare hands on the way out of the prison.
Help arrives.
Help? What makes you think
Meet up with the Emperor and his useless guards. Choose our star sign. And watch him be assassinated by the world's most awkward assassin. We're going to choose a monk on this run, as Shrek is sworn to never use weapons, so we'll use our hands only. First thing we need to do is earn money, because the last thing we want is to end up like this sus beggar.
Thank you, kind sir. If I had a question about heavy armor...
When doing your 5th, 100th Oblivion run, there's only one way to earn money, in the most fast, efficient way possible. Head straight to the scroll shop, purchase as many scrolls as you can, and do the duplication glitch. You ready for your console to crash or burst into flames, because this duplication glitch really does take a toll on it.
Prices in all
After duplicating as many scrolls as possible, head over to the Three Brothers shop, purchase yourself a katana, and then proceed to completely annihilate your system by duplicating as many katanas as possible. After almost breaking my Xbox, the next task was the most painful 40 minutes of my life, picking each of these katanas up, and then selling them again.
for sale here. What? Make me a bet. At a great deal.
Hundreds of katanas sold later, and Mateyboy on the right still kept that same smirk on his face throughout the whole process, probably because I've fueled his skooma addiction.
That's a good deal. Thank you.
With all our money on board now, the next thing to do is to make sure Shrek had the finest drip in all of the swamp, going for every shop in the Imperial Market.
Not cheap, though.
I can't imagine that there's a finer establishment.
Before heading straight to Joffrey's, I thought we'd do some exploring and see what we could find in the world of Oblivion. Making sure wherever we go, as always, the best meaning of transport is the hop, skip and jump through Oblivion. First thing we did was insult a man's pride.
There comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Ah, see, I knew you'd laugh.
Next, we stumbled upon a castle, and as per, dealt with everything with our bare hands. Next, we got mugged by the friendliest bandit in all the lands.
You're smart.
Upon arriving at Joffrey's, I realised one thing. The drip wasn't quite as it could have been. The helmet was really annoying me due to the bright light and was burning my eye sockets out, so we needed a bit of a change. So I had a few ideas. First, travel to the outside of Anvil and dive deep underwater to grab the glass helmet that lets you breathe underwater and gives you night vision. After putting this helmet on, I came to the conclusion this was also hurting my eyes. So not only is the previous helmet annoying, but I need to get rid of this one as well now. Luckily, we found a good helmet in the shop not too far from where we were, and we were ready to go to Joffrey's. Upon entering Joffrey's, he booted off when I tried to nick his pint of skooma.
Somebody help! Come quickly! We've got a burglar! The boy lay sleeping in a basket.
He began to explain to me the usual convenience that the Emperor had a secret son. So, off we get sent to go to
He
Kvatch.
is a priest.
There was just one problem. Before entering Kvatch, I felt like we weren't ready for the task. We needed a bit more training, hone Shrek's knuckles a bit more. So there was only one place to head to get that. First, to get to the pub, we had to swim across the ocean. Never change, Oblivion. Never change. We then proceeded to find the most suspect, creepy-looking church I've seen across the land. And upon entering the church, my suspicions were confirmed.
Huh?
It's the most sus and creepy church I've ever seen. Eventually we found the Imperial Bridge Inn, which is the best place to hone your hand-to-hand combat.
Well,
Thanks to this NPC behind the bar, we were able to do a rinse and repeat system of train, sleep, and train again, giving Shrek a few more levels, and a good dozen odd skill points to add to his bare fists.
Now, let's get.
After leveling up significantly, we were ready to head to Kvatch and take on the armies of Oblivion, with nothing but Shrek's knuckles. Entering the gate, we proceed to knock out every enemy in sight with nothing but our knuckles, proving once again that Oblivion is, and always will be, the superior game of any Elder Scrolls title to come before and after it. Solely one about the graphics, and the dialogue, and many other things about it. Beating up a bear and every demonic enemy in sight with your bare knuckles, there's nothing like it. After making the way to the top of the tower, we learn that we have to take the sigil stone out to collapse the gate. Can't see the logic in that, removing the ball and causing nothing but burning flame around you, but that's Oblivion logic for you. So getting out of the gate, it was back to business. Kill everything in sight, find Martin, and take him back to Joffrey and his useless monks. Speaking of useless, getting back to Joffrey, they're overrun with assassins everywhere, and undoubtedly he's probably gone and lost the amulet.
They've taken it!
You had one job, Joffrey. You had one job. I didn't know what to expect when making these videos, but after starting a new save, it really has reminded me that Oblivion is indeed one of my all-time favourite games, and I've loved every second of it. If on the off chance someone out there likes this video, just hit the like, comment, and let me know what you want me to do next.